All right, so this is the first part of a tutorial talking about how to make an outdoor scene in Photoshop. So I am currently in SketchUp, all right, so I'm going to set up my scene. And it's outdoors, so I want to do this pergola back here. I have already set up a camera here, and if I go to my scene 2, which is where I am now, and I turn on my camera, so show hide all cameras, and then there's the volume. So here's my camera. So my camera is right there and looking this way. Okay, so I can double click on that scene, and there it is. Now, there's a couple of things that I have done to this scene to prepare it for exporting my 2D image. Now, right now it's locked, so I'm going to unlock it. All right. I am going to move this around just a little bit. I'm going to look down just a bit and over just a bit. Okay, so right about there. That's okay. All right. So now I am going to update my scene. I'm going to say yes. Right. I am going to now lock my camera, so I can't move it. Now, there's a couple things that I don't like about this. Now, first of all, is we've got some parallax happening here. See how this looks like it's tilted? I don't like that. So I'm going to go to View. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm going to go to Camera. My bad. I'm going to go to Camera, and I'm going to say 2-point perspective. There. Now, it has just snapped all of that stuff so that it's vertical. It's also messed up my foreground. So I need to readjust this just a bit. Okay, because I want to see that foreground. Okay, so now I have straighter verticals over here. The other thing that I don't want, because I am eventually going to put a big photograph behind this. So what I want to do, I'm going to go to my tags. I'm going to turn off this terrain. I don't want to see that at all, because I'm going to replace that with a photograph. Now, also there's the sky, okay? I don't want to see that either. That's a little trickier. I have to go to my styles, and right now I'm on architectural design style. That's great. So I'm going to come down here to edit. I'm going to click on the tab. Sometimes it's here, okay? You may need to click on the edit tab. Then you're going to want to come down here to these 5 choices. Go to the middle one. It says background settings. Right now, sky is checked on. I don't want to see that. So I'm going to turn off my sky. Okay. Now I have nothing at all back there. Okay. Now I'm ready to export. So I'm going to File Save real quick just to make sure I've got all my settings. All right. And then when that's done, I'm going to say File. I'm going to say Export 2D Graphic. I'm going to select the name of the file, or I'm going to write it in. I've already done this a couple times just to test it, so I already have this file existing. So I'm going to say yes, Pergola 01, and I'm going to check my options. I'm going to use my view size, that's fine, and I'm going to make absolutely sure that transparent background is checked on, okay? I'm going to say okay, I'm going to say export, and it's going to say yes, I want to replace it, okay. There we go. Now, that's part 1. I'm going to next record part 2 in Photoshop, and I'll show you how we take this image and we add a background. So that's coming next.